I'm fucking kick it off, mate. Absolutely kick it off. I know. Get out, fam.
Let's get started. Boxing is no stranger to rivalries, but the tension between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis has reached an entirely new intensity. What once appeared to be a close mentor and student relationship has completely unraveled, turning into one of the most heated and complicated conflicts the sport has witnessed in years. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, they did. Davis finally hit his limit.
That's a nigga that just fought, gorilla.
Right in front of the cameras, with the entire boxing world watching, Tank didn't hold back. He went beyond a few subtle digs at Floyd. The moment was impossible to overlook, and the tension in the room was palpable. Suddenly, everyone began asking the same questions. How did it escalate this far? And could this feud erupt into something far more intense? And let's be honest, this has never been solely about what happens inside the ring. There's a lot simmering underneath. Years of shared history, broken trust, battles over influence and money, personal conflicts, and private matters that were never meant to see the light of day. Now, all of it is spilling out for the world to witness. Let's break it all down. The intense confrontation, the long-standing friction, and how this incident could be building toward an even bigger clash between the two, that the event was supposed to celebrate the sport of boxing, bringing together fighters, promoters, legends, and some of the biggest names in the industry. But somewhere along the way, the energy in the room shifted. Tank Davis was already under intense scrutiny. His controversial draw against Lamont Roach had sparked debates about whether he still deserved his spot at the top of the division. Then speculation began to spread. Was Floyd quietly taking pleasure in the chaos? Did he find some satisfaction in watching Tank face serious challenges? These questions only heightened the tension, pushing an already volatile situation closer to the edge.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like you're gonna.
All the pressure inside, Tank finally erupted the moment he spotted Floyd Mayweather. Cameras captured every angle as Tank locked eyes with Floyd across the room, his face a mask of anger. As he began moving toward him, the tension in the space became almost tangible. Security quickly stepped in, fully aware of how unpredictable the situation was turning. Then it happened. Tank completely lost control. He began yelling, pointing directly at Floyd, his voice cutting through the chatter in the room. While the footage doesn't capture every word, lip readers suggest the message was intense. Accusations of betrayal, claims that Floyd had interfered with his career, and language that bordered on a direct threat.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
To see why Tank would stake his reputation and career on such an open confrontation, we need to revisit the backstory. There's one thing that can't be overlooked. Floyd Mayweather was instrumental in turning Gervonta Davis into the boxing star he has become.
I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's, I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Before Tank became a household name, it was Floyd who gave him his first big opportunities, offering guidance, exposure, and a clear path to success. But the relationship was never solely about helping Tank rise. Floyd wasn't just developing a talent. He was shaping someone he could influence and maintain control over.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own.
Floyd Mayweather has always commanded the spotlight. As a promoter, he has consistently placed himself front and center, ensuring that even the fighters he supports never take the focus entirely off him.
Listen, I made so many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champion, with me already having.
However, as Tank started to step out of that shadow, building his own influence, independence, and real authority, Floyd's approach began to shift noticeably.
Gervonta know that my rib got separated while I was in the fight, or before the fight. How do you think they got the information? You got to pay. Who do you think told me that they paid? So I know how much money it takes to betray Ryan Garcia. I know a little good.
The tension reached a boiling point with leaked insider details ahead of Tank's fight against Ryan Garcia. Just before the bout, Garcia reportedly had a rib injury that was meant to remain confidential. Somehow, Tank found out. After that decisive body shot ended the fight, speculation grew, and it later came to light that Floyd had been the source who informed Tank about Garcia's condition.
Is on the internet right now saying that he knows the root cause of the Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beat. And this was news to me that there's a possibility that Tank had a relationship with Floyd's daughter. It's not official news. If Ryan Garcia said it, it's definitely not official news. And I'm not gonna act like he doesn't have a relationship with Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather, like where there's smoke there couldn't be fire. There is clearly something going on between Floyd and Tank Davis.
His daughter, she a grown woman. She do what she wanna do, when she wanna do it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but is Tank right for that though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that good business to sleep with your business partner's daughter?
Business is business and personal is personal. We can't let this get between our money, man.
Ryan was furious. Feeling deceived and ambushed, he didn't hold back. In a shocking move, he went public with a revelation that struck Floyd on a personal level, alleging that Tank had been secretly involved with Floyd's daughter. Initially, many brushed it off as Ryan just adding fuel to the fire, another sensational claim in the drama-filled world of boxing.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Why? After so much time, after I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up mine. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah,
relationship.
It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
He scheduled a fight, I think.
When I say certain things, they say, "Oh, he's hating." There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this, brother. It's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make